Hello everyone, Ron here from L.T.L Tutoring Central, and I'm here with some more collocations to add to your collection, and this time it's collocations with pay. We'll have a look at that in just one moment, but before we do, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, it helps the channel a lot. And if you want to help some more, check in the description below. There is a way to donate to the channel. For example, buy me a coffee. It's only set at $2, so it's very reasonable. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed and who has liked videos, given them a thumb up and commented, asked questions. It all helps the algorithm. It all helps keep the channel going. All right, let's have a look at some collocations with pay. So the first one is pay attention. It means to focus on something. You want to zero in your attention. For example, pay attention to the lecture. This is always a good idea, to pay attention to the professor or to the teacher so that you don't miss anything and you understand what's going on. In other words, you are going to focus on the lecture or focus on the person speaking. Or when driving, pay attention at all times. This is good advice. You want to pay attention, or you want to focus on not only your driving, but your surroundings. It looks in the picture there like we're on a straight stretch of road with nothing around, but you never know. An animal could jump out, or maybe you didn't see a bicycle or something. So when driving, pay attention at all times. Pay someone a compliment just means to say something nice. So you might just be complimenting someone on their dress or their suit or their shoes. Here's an example. She paid Kenneth a compliment on his new car. So I couldn't afford a car, the one in the picture there, but she's just basically saying something nice about his new car, and that will make him probably feel better, and it also makes you feel better when you compliment someone. Second example, it is so rewarding just to be paid a compliment from time to time. So as I was saying, it feels good when someone compliments you, at least if it's genuine. You don't want to compliment someone if you don't really mean it. But it's really nice to receive a compliment. That's another expression. And it also feels good to pay someone a compliment, just like giving a gift. The giver often receives more than the person getting the gift in some ways. So it is so rewarding just to be paid a compliment from time to time. Pay a visit means to go see someone. For example, the grandchildren paid me a visit yesterday. It just means that the grandchildren came to see you yesterday, came to talk to you, came to spend some time with you. Second example, we should pay a visit to the Smiths and congratulate them on their new baby. So again, we should go and see the Smiths, or we should go and talk with the Smiths and congratulate them on the new baby. We could also use the other expression to compliment them on their new baby. Pay one's respects is to honor, often after a death. It's usually related to a death or a loss. So many people turned up to pay their respects to the family. So someone has died and people came to show respect for the person who died, but also, or probably more so in some ways, to the family. They might not have even really known that person well, but they know the family or some of the family, and they want to respect them and they want to honor them in some way. Let them know that they are thinking about them. Second example, she said, I came to pay my respects. So similar idea, probably that someone has passed away, someone has died. We have a lot of expressions for death as well. I should do a video on just those. There's quite a few of them, but she's talking here and said, I came to pay my respects. In other words, to honor either the person who's passed away or died, or the people who are left, the friends and family, or both. Pay a bill to settle means to settle a debt, or pay the bill, or pay the bills. There's several expressions there. For example, Juan always pays his bills on time. Here we've used the pronoun his instead of the article a or the, but the same idea. It just means that Juan settles his debts, he pays people back, and he does it on time. He's never late with his payments, so he always pays his bills on time. Second example, I must pay the bills by the end of the month. So pay the bills is being used here as the expression, and of course, many people receive monthly bills, your rent or mortgage, your gas, your electricity, etc. It's often billed monthly, and maybe they wait till the end of the month and pay them all at the same time, but They want to make sure they pay them before they're late, so I must pay the bills by the end of the month. There you have it, a few more collocations, this time with the word pay. Pay attention, pay a compliment, pay a visit, pay one's respects, and pay a bill. These are not all the English expressions with pay, but it's a few to get you started, and you can check the playlist for idioms and collocations, and there are quite a few more down there that you can start learning. And I would suggest using them in casual conversation or informal writing first, just to make sure that you're using them in the right context or the right connotation, and then you can use some of them in academic writing as well. Although we generally avoid colloquial expressions in academic or formal type writing, many of them do sneak in there, and a lot of them become quite conventional, so they are useful even in academic writing as well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Just hit that little button. It's easy, and you can join in the community. It's been growing well in the last couple of weeks. It's a great community, so I hope you'll join in and subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment, ask a question if you're watching on YouTube, and that also helps the channel algorithm for free. If you want to donate, you can do that. Check in the description. There's a way to do that. You can also check out my website, and you can send me a message through email if you prefer to go that way, or if you have a question. And of course, I teach online and in person at the Big Table if you're local. So those are all things to keep in mind, and my Udemy courses, etc., etc. All right. In the meantime, keep listening, keep having fun. It is Ron from L.T.L. Tutoring Central. Bye-bye for now.